Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. And have you done the planning for that big event coming up for your significant other? Have you planned for their birthday? Maybe that anniversary or Father's Day, Mother's Day, all the things that are happening. Oh my God, I need a drink. Kiwi, you've got a beautiful cocktail for
Thank
me.
you.
What is this?
This is Carolina's rum surprise.
Oh, that was a surprise. I love it. Named after me. Can you show me how to make it though?
I sure can.
Oh, perfect. And this is perfect because we got to get into it with these married couples about what it's like planning for their significant others. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's find out if my friends think this is as big of a struggle as I do. We've got Jesse James. Hey. We've got Christina Ardema, who is also Chatty Mouse. And
Chatty Mouse.
Brought a delicious spread. We've got Dennis Williams.
Hey.
And we've got Tambra Monteiro. All right, Tambra, how long have you been married?
2 years.
2 years.
2 long years.
Been together how long?
8 years now.
Okay, so a long time to celebrate or forget some events. What about you, Dennis?
2 years, but been together 9 years.
Oh, wow.
Nice. 3 years, been together 5.
Okay.
5 years, and we've been together 6.
Ooh.
Quick.
Hey,
really quick.
I was like,
He knows what he wants.
I've been married
Trial by
9
fire.
years. Trial by fire.
Trial by fire,
Oh,
right?
goodness. All right, so how do you guys feel about celebrating the big events? The anniversaries, the birthdays, the Father's Days, the Valentine's Days.
I love it when it's my birthday. I love having to celebrate my birthday, but having to put the work in, you know, that's a struggle.
Yeah.
What stresses you out?
I guess what struggles me out is my wife never knows what she wants at all. She's not high maintenance, she doesn't know what
You
the heck she wants.
supposed to know this?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to know this.
You
I'm
are
supposed to know it by
supposed to know
looking
it.
at her Amazon list.
Absolutely.
That's how I'm supposed to.
That's true.
So
That's why you share the same Amazon list. Whatever they save, you can get a little bit in there and you understand what
Okay.
they want. So.
yeah, I guess you could
Yeah.
do that.
I think I'm low maintenance, but I think because I have a really good husband who, like, literally, I feel like when we're in the store, he's taking notes. Like, in his phone or he legit takes pictures, actually,
Oh,
of stuff that I'll
picture taker.
grab. And I'm like, oh my God,
Wow.
this is so cute. And then surprises me. So I think I'm low maintenance, but I think because he's so on top of it.
Right, so
I
you
need
haven't
to have
experienced him dropping the ball.
Talk
I
with
haven't
my
experienced that.
husband.
Dennis, what about your
I
husband?
don't know,
that.
my husband is pretty easy too. I think that, like, I know what they like. My husband is very either game centric, so he likes games, video games, but at the same time, super artistic, so centers himself around music. He's a musician in his free time, so anything really where he can make new music, be creative, I kind of fall into that. And since I'm creative also, I kind of vibe with him on that level, so
nice.
it makes it easy kind of for me
So
to
you buy
figure
what
it
you
out.
want, since y'all vibe with the same stuff.
Okay, so the thing is that he plays guitar. I'm more of a singer kind of person, so like it works good for both of us. So I think that having that kind of connection really makes it really fun and enjoyable.
And easy, so you're not stressing.
I'm not stressing, not all the time. Now anniversaries, that's a different situation.
Okay.
Birthdays, pretty
Okay,
easy.
so
but
birthdays. We only covering birthdays right now, and then we'll get into
Okay.
anniversary.
I love surprising my husband. I love it. I have 5 years of surprises already in my iPad, like waiting.
You are a dream partner.
Wow, we need to take notes.
It's because I'm secretly hoping that he does the same. But
It's always just one. Honestly, it's always just one.
Good wish.
he's not the best at planning surprises,
Yeah.
but I do. I go all out, and I want to see that look on his face of like, oh my God,
See,
you
that
know.
can go wrong very badly too, because like I'm all about surprises, I'm all about the excitement and being romantic, but at the same time, I remember getting my husband this guitar pedal that he really, really wanted, and like it didn't show up to the right place, so then like me having to go hunt that down. Also, it was costly, so that also is in my mind. Like we think about $700, $800 floating in somebody else's driveway. I'm like, we got to
Yeah.
get this together.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
like.
I hate surprises so much. I hate being surprised.
Same.
Good or bad
Ooh.
surprise, it's just like, get me the thing that I already told you I want. Just get me the thing
You don't
that
like
I
any
want.
Is that,
between.
do you
No,
give
no,
your
I
wife a
don't.
list?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a list of like 1, 2, and 3. You better get those things, and then the rest of it you can get about 40% of it, and I'll be okay. You don't have to get everything if you do.
I mean, a
That's
good
better.
surprise can be a little bit
But-
scary because, like, that almost ended my relationship. A good surprise.
A
but,
Good
like,
surprise?
What?
Almost
Yeah, I
every
mean, even when I asked my spouse to get married, they thought that like they had been through such much trauma before that they thought that I was breaking up with them instead of actually asking them to get married.
That's
So,
like my toxic trait does this to me.
So
Like,
yeah,
plays games.
that in itself
yes,
was just.
I have a perfect example of this. So my husband, we were long distance for a long time. I was in New York, he was in Dallas, and he had figured out with my roommate how to surprise me. but his flight was delayed and all this stuff. And so I'm like calling him and he's acting real secretive and things like that. I'm like, who are you with? And he's like, oh, I'm with
So
my
you're trying your
roommates, blah, blah,
hardest.
blah.
Absolutely.
And so I had figured out the lie. He was lying to me.
Yes.
Yes.
And so then I'm like, I get home, I'm pissed, I'm like throwing my things down on the floor, and I don't even acknowledge my roommate, and I just go to bed. And he walks in, and I'm seething with anger.
Yeah.
That I look at him and I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
You're so in that moment.
This is surprise.
It's so beautiful.
Oh,
It was,
yeah, you
Moral
can't
of the
ruin
story, we got a gift therapy session.
Yes.
You need a friend that's just gonna be like, hey, boo, calm down a little bit. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what, but it's gonna be okay.
I'll be okay.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but it's gonna be okay, right? So,
That'll just make it worse for me. Don't tell me to calm down.
just
Well,
know
I'm not
it's
telling
okay.
you to
don't
calm
tell
down.
me to
I'm
calm
telling
down.
you to stay right there because we'll be right back coming up next. Tomorrow night on the Nightcap, we're talking mommy and daddy issues. So you have mommy issues?
No, my mom is the issue.
That's at 11:30 tomorrow on Fox 26. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about the pressures of getting gifts and experiences to celebrate our loved ones. I've got my friend Jesse, Christina, Dennis, and Tambra. So we've talked about what we do for them for their birthdays. Kind of touched on anniversaries, but I want to know about how much we're spending because you said $800 for that guitar
No,
pedal.
it was $800. It was crazy, right? But I think for me, it's agreed upon, right? Like, you kind of have a number that you set with them, and you kind of work within that number. You can go a little bit up, you can go a little bit down on that, but I think you realistically need to stay within that range because you don't want them to feel that pressure when it comes back around, right? Especially,
Feel the pressure.
Pressure better be felt.
but what if you get something that's expensive but it's not good, right? Because then they say, I spent this money on you,
Yeah.
right? But it's not what
Those
you
are my
wanted.
gifts. They're thoughtless and expensive. And he always says, I'd rather have that money in my bank account because it's also coming from his account. So he's like, I didn't want this. But I'm like, I needed to get it yesterday because I forgot.
We have separate
so
accounts.
it's whatever.
So, yes, I mean, that's a valid point,
It's
right?
a valid
But, like,
point.
But I think for me, though, the problem for us is that he does not want me to spend a lot of money on it. He literally tells me that every year.
Yep.
And I know I should be a good wife and just respect that. But I'm like, no, like you are my husband. I need you to feel what you make me feel every day. So I try to go above and beyond. And he's like happy, but at the same time, he's like, I told you not to spend X, Y, and Z. And sometimes like his birthday last year or the year before, I spent like, man, maybe $1,000 on everything, like putting together a little party.
Yeah.
My wife likes me to buy her something expensive that she is never going to do anything with. That's what we do every year. She gets a new hobby right before her birthday. It was photography last year. Got her a $1,200 camera that has sat in the closet for a year. The year before, she needed a new arm piece, a
got a
whole
camera to
tattoo.
sell.
I paid for it up front. She got the outline. She never went back and got it finished. So I told her this year, why don't we just save us the trouble of going out? I'll go to the bathroom. I'll withdraw the money, and I'll just flush it right down the toilet. We don't have to-
Or just hand
we
it
could
to
go for a
her.
drive and throw it out the window and just never see it. She doesn't want the money. She knows how much I like money and how cheap I am, and she just wants to see me waste the money on
That's
her.
our real
But
gift.
that's
Things
her gift.
Flush it down the
scramble.
toilet.
That
I
is
feel
her
like that would be
gift.
great.
So see,
Stream
Yeah,
it.
she'll have fun. She'll have
To
fun.
see you in that agony just for a little bit is priceless.
That's absolutely
So you know what? I'm here for it too. Like I'm watching you go through it right now, and it's kind of
And it's
priceless.
the gift that keeps on giving because she gets to watch me get upset every time I see that camera in the closet. Not just the lens, but every time I
But
see
then one
her.
day she
like
just be
her.
gone. She's like, I sold the camera.
I was like, baby, do you want some photography lessons? No.
Sell me that camera, though. We'll talk later.
I was like, give me the camera.
No, that's her camera. That's her trophy.
I don't know. For
She
me, it's
outsmarted
about
me.
I think journey, right? I think when me and my spouse got together, I gave him a journal to kind of write down things, right? And it was how I asked him to get married. And then from that point, we really have just like honed in on like things that make us excited about things. So if it's a pedal for his guitar, that's great. But like I've been able to travel the world, and he has come along later on to be able to do those things. So I think there's trips for us. We go places that we've never been before.
That's
It doesn't
us.
matter about the
Love
money.
it.
We go to have a good time. It's not about pictures or anything like that. We don't even take pictures half the time. People are like, where's photos from your event? That's not important
You
to us.
actually had a good
It's
time.
the memory of being able to be like, remember when we did this, and it's on us to remember that, right?
Totally.
So I think, the price point is whatever makes it special for you and that person in that moment, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
To remember it. I think it's enough for you to pay to remember that moment.
So experiences over material things is what
I
I'm
think
hearing
so.
from
I think so. But I do love a good car.
car. So, I mean, would you guys gift a car?
Anniversary.
I have
You
for my
have?
husband. It was actually our second year together, and he's a big car person. He loves
Hold on,
cars.
because you weren't even married.
We
because
wasn't
it's-
even married yet, but I knew that was gonna be my husband.
Maybe that's
And then you locked it down with the keys
I
to
locked
the
it
car.
down. And yeah, I bought him a car. Like he still has it. It was like a Mazda 6. It was a sports car. He loves sports car, and I bought him a car.
I did the opposite of that.
So the
Oh,
splurgers
we
and the
need
cheapskates.
I did the opposite. So when me and my wife first got together, I borrowed her car for something, and I left the keys in a bad place, and her car got stolen. When we first started dating, okay.
And y'all
Fast
made it to
forward.
a second date.
Fast
She get a
forward
new
to
car,
the
it's
week
fine.
of our 6th anniversary. This just happened. Her car was parked out in front of the house, and somebody boosted her car. They stole her car the week of our anniversary. So she told me she thinks someone stole the car, and I came out on the porch and I looked, and I go, I bet you thought we forgot your anniversary, didn't you?
Wait,
I
and
didn't
you
steal
got
it
her a
on
new
purpose.
car?
No, I didn't get her a new car. I just told her, I implied that her car got stolen as our anniversary present. Because when we first started dating, the
But
car
if she
got
did it,
stolen.
An emotional
just
roller
looked at her.
coaster.
I
Like
was
she's
I bet
probably
you thought I
expecting a
forgot.
new
I would
gift to
expect
show
the
up.
new car like he did it. The new car's gonna
my
pull
There's no
up.
car for presents because I already buy all of her cars. So I'm not going to get it for a
Okay.
present. I've already bought the
Okay.
last 3 cars she has.
Then
so
there you
there's
So
go.
she did get a new car.
I got it back, buddy. I got it in the parking lot right now, and I won't let her drive it so it doesn't get stolen again. She's got my Rover, and I've got her
I
Hyundai.
mean, that's kind of winning, I guess. I mean, she has something to drive now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, now she has my Rover because she doesn't want to give it back, and I have to drive her Hyundai Elantra.
Well, then she's winning.
Yeah,
She's winning.
All right, and I'm winning if you stay right there. So please help me win. All right, we'll be right back. Yay, I'm winning because you're still there. We're talking about gift giving to our significant others with my friend Jesse, Christina, Dennis, and Tambra. All right, I want to know what the worst present you've received or given to a significant other is. It doesn't need to be your current spouse, just of all time.
My ex-wife used to just, for holidays, birthdays, and all that, she just wouldn't get me anything. She'd say I'm too hard to buy for, and it would happen time after time again. It's like, just get me something as a symbol. But dude, it would happen like time after time. We were only married for like a year, but she went
Okay.
like 5 for 5 that year.
Wow. I mean, that now I know why it only lasted a year.
Wow. Well, I've learned a lesson here, folks. I am the worst gift giver. I don't really give my husband gifts. And when I do, it's like very little thought. I think I'm just connect me with your website.
Maybe
I can
you
learn
and
more
Jennifer.
lessons.
Maybe you and Jennifer.
Jennifer's
can be
my
roommates.
friend.
Yeah. Maybe you and Jennifer can be roommates.
Jennifer.
Just kidding. I actually, I do love to receive, but I do need to work on my giving skills, I guess.
I don't know. I don't really think I've had anything. I really enjoy who I've been with. I'm all about experiences, so like I don't really think too much about the gift. I mean, there are things that I hold on to, but that's mostly because of memories. But like other than that, I don't really think so. I think that like it works out. It's like, either way, it's kind of karma. I ended up who I was supposed to be with, and I'm getting all the good things from that person. So
I love that.
Love that.
Okay, so for mine, luckily it was not for my current spouse, but I got a potato sleeve.
I'm
What
so
is
sorry.
that?
Yeah, you heard it right. A potato sleeve. Like you put a potato in it and put it in a microwave. It's supposed to cook it within
That's so
2 minutes.
cool.
Definitely didn't need a potato sleeve.
I'm
Who
so
gave
sorry.
you that? Who gave you that?
I'm not saying
somebody.
they're probably
what if
gonna be watching.
Wait, but what if you want a potato and you don't have 48 minutes?
Then I won't have a potato.
She doesn't want it that bad. She doesn't want it that bad.
So what do you say? Like, I am awful at showing emotion and pretending that I'm very excited about
Oh,
something.
I'm great at pretending.
So
I was
you
like, oh my
pretended-
God, this is the best potato maker you have ever given me, ever.
That's a
That's
good.
cute.
That's a good
cute.
question
Thanks.
because I feel like I don't like I don't really give, but I also don't have any expectations to receive. Like, I'm also like, I don't even, when I receive it, it's a little bit like, I don't know, I don't need materialistic things. I really don't. I'm like really low maintenance when it comes to that. And I think people have the same expectations than they want to receive.
Yes.
So I don't give because if you don't give me, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'd
not your-
rather have your
your
time.
love language.
And my husband can
Love
vouch
language
for
is
that.
quality time and not
Quality
gift giving.
time, please.
So
not
who,
gifts.
is anyone's love language gift giving?
I think
Gift
a
giving.
small part,
Too.
because of course you have
Or gifts.
multiple love language, and I
Yeah,
think that's
I agree.
a part of it. I love quality time and all of that,
Yeah.
but also like give me something. Make
Something. Don't be like just
Mine is things. Give me things. I like
Really?
things. And it doesn't matter if they're super nice or whatever. I prefer them to be thoughtful over,
Yeah.
expensive. But yeah, give me stuff. I love stuff.
I'll take
And
the
I don't do
expensive
it.
stuff
I
too.
collect all my
Sweet.
stuff in my office and it goes on my shelves and I never touch it, but it's mine. It's all my stuff.
I do. I like to give gifts. I do. I think that the gift can be, special, small, or whatever the case may be, thought out. I'm a very thought out kind of person, and then also my journey that goes along with that gift. I think small gifts and a journey along with it kind of creates a memory, and that's for me. That's what I do.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
you
cute.
guys are all making me feel so.
No.
You are.
Listen.
You are
All right, well, cheers to y'all. And I hope we get all the gifts we want, right?
Absolutely.
Cheers.
And actually, I get a gift coming up next because my girl Kiwi's going to show me how to make Carolina's rum surprise, baby. So you stay right there because I'm going to learn a thing or two. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We were talking about giving gifts to our loved ones, but I got a drink, baby. And I'm behind the bar now with my girl Kiwi, who's going to show me how to make this drink. And that means you're here to do what?
Back that glass up.
Yes. Carolina's rum surprise. All right, what do I got to do?
Okay, well, first we're going to take some of these jalapenos. We're going to put it in this glass right here because we're going to do what we call muddling.
Ooh.
So we want to make sure we get the spiciness of the cocktail.
Do we keep the seeds and all that too?
No, I've already taken out the seeds.
Oh, I love you. Okay,
Sorry,
so I just drop it in?
Just drop it in.
Okay.
So we're going to add the agave, which is this one right here.
Girl, I was
which
already
is,
grabbing the wrong thing.
it's all right.
Okay.
And then we're going to add the lime juice.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to add the pineapple juice. So we're going to save the best for last after we finish muddling.
Okay.
Okay?
So how does one muddle?
So we're going to take this muddler here, and then we just going to, what we're muddling is basically just muddling the the jalapeno. Just getting it all good and mixed up with the rest of the liquids.
Y'all see how I finessed her doing this instead of me?
All right.
All right.
Okay, so that should be good. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to add the rum.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yes. Seems easy.
Yeah, very easy. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do what we call dry shakes. That means there's no ice in it, so we're just gonna dry shake. So we wanna make sure it's all in there, or else it's gonna go explode everywhere. So you wanna make sure you have the hand on top and on bottom, and then we're gonna give it a good shake.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, and it's a dry shake, so I'm
It's a
not gonna be
dry
able to
shake.
tell from the cold of it. So how do I know when it's
It's
done?
fine. You just wanna mix everything together because we already have the ice in the glass.
Oh, perfect.
So that's that. So now we're gonna strain using a Hawthorne strainer, and we're gonna strain everything into the glass.
Perfect. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, like that.
I love this.
And just to give it a little chill, we're just gonna stir it with the bar spoon.
Oh, it's so to chill it since we did a dry.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm
Let me
awful at
show
this.
you. Let me show you.
Yeah.
So you just want to roll it through your fingers like that.
Oh wow.
Just give it a little chill. And now we garnish. So we're gonna take. You can use as much pineapple as you want to. Take a little
probably
pineapple,
put that
dehydrated
whole thing in
pineapple. Yeah. And then you can add some jalapenos on top. And now you have your Carolina's rum surprise.
And I already know I love this, but just to emphasize that again, it's so good because it's sweet, but then it's got that kick
Got
in the
that
back
kick
of
in
the
the
throat
back,
with
yeah.
the jalapeno. So good. All right, so I gotta know, how do you feel about gifts?
Actually, I
Giving
love
gifts.
gifts. That's my love language. Actually,
To give or receive?
both. I love the excitement on someone's face when I give them something thoughtful, and then I also love gifts because I like gifts.
You like it because
I
you
love
like it.
gifts.
I feel like everybody
Yeah.
likes gifts except for Christina. All right, come on over, because I know y'all love these drinks too, right? All right, well, cheers to gifts, right? whether it's a
Cheers.
pain or not. Well, thank y'all so much, and thank you. Cheers to you. I hope you have a great night, and start thinking about that next gift. All right, maybe make a list. I don't know. We'll see y'all next time. Tomorrow night on the Nightcap, we're talking mommy and daddy issues. So you have mommy issues?
No, my mom is the issue.
That's at 11:30 tomorrow on Fox 26.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
If you're confident in yourself, who can stop you?
Ding dong, titties.
We're not looking to hurt the sisters.
Gotcha.
But, you know, we can get men pretty big.
Why do I look disgusting?
No.
Also, fellas, the toy is not your enemy, it's your teammate.
Tag it in.
Join us weeknights on Fox 26 at 11:30 and anytime on Fox Soul.